What's up everyone, this is Kat and I'll be doing a look inspired by a webtoon called True Beauty. It's currently on online webtoon and it's really popular right now. It's about this girl that's like kind of like an ugly duckling, and then she gave herself a makeover, and then I guess I was inspired to do it because like for me, I look completely different with makeup on. And it's not just me that says it, like everyone else does say it. So let's get it. Okay, according to this, first put on BB cream. I can't see anything right now. So I'm just gonna use this Etude House. What's next? It says eyeliner. I think I have like an eyeliner in here somewhere. Yes. Yep. And then lastly is lip tint. Wow, very simple. Very simple. So, what do you guys think? Okay, yeah, I'm just with y'all. I'm actually gonna do like a normal makeup. I just follow like the first time Joah tried makeup was like this, so she messed up, right? Because she didn't know anything. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually do my hair. We'll get rid of this first and foremost, and maybe take off my hoodie. So stay tuned. This is the fastest way I can think of when it comes to curling my hair, because I have very thick hair. If I normally do this, it's gonna take me an hour. So, yeah. Instant transformation, I guess. So before I did this, I actually brushed my hair and then... Ow! I brushed my hair and then I put heat protectant spray. From there, it's not perfect, but just gonna curl whatever. My bangs look horrible. I'm just growing it out, to be honest. I might just tie it or something. I don't know yet. Because my bangs is not working. I'm just gonna hit it. And then from here, it's gonna be to this. So this video is gonna be based off True Beauty, which is made by Yaongyi. It's online webtoon. It has English translations, and then it's also a Naver webtoon, which is more advanced actually. So I think it's like at least, I don't remember, at least like 10 episodes in advance. So if you can read Korean, I recommend just going on Naver webtoon and looking at that. So I pretty much kind of know some parts of the story because I read it. I barely understand Korean though, so it's like more context clues. But anyway, so I'm gonna use Sephora primer to just pretty much like give myself a good base. I usually use a spray, but I'm gonna keep it matte for today. So that webtoon, I started reading it mainly for the artwork because it reminded me a lot of Roy World. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it's basically like a paper doll website kind of deal. And I was using it in the Korean site, and then an American company bought it out, and then now it's non-existent because people stopped using it. But it was a good website. Yes, I started reading that in the Korean version actually. I think the literal translation of it is Secret of an Angel or something like that. And yeah, the main reason why I started reading it was mainly because of the artwork. And then next thing you know, like, the story is actually pretty hilarious. It's about this girl that was bullied for her looks, and then because she had to transfer schools in high school, she changed her overall look. Like, she gave herself a makeover. At first she failed, which is the look before this, and then after that she made herself like look pretty, kind of like an Ulzang style. I'm just gonna use a cushion foundation. This is Joah. I bought it from CVS. This is natural beige. I need to buy another one, but I used to use this one, the Face Shop, but they don't really have my shade anymore, so it's kind of light. This might be a bit light. The reason why I continued reading it is because it's interesting. Like, the artist would use like memes, like her facial expressions. Jukyong, I think that was her name. She's very derpy, so that's why I love her character. I can kind of relate to her even though she's a younger character. And on top of that, in my opinion, I think I look very different with makeup on. Like, I like not wearing makeup at work because of the fact that I work in a bakery. But every time I wear makeup and then I go to my workplace to visit, sometimes, like, this is not the first time it happened. Like, people would not recognize me because I wear makeup. So there is a romance story. It also kind of picks up on like I said, real issues like bullying. And if you're into K-pop, they're talking about like idol life too. Like, this might be a spoiler actually, but yeah, so they're talking about that. Blend that out a bit. I don't want to put too much on my forehead because I have a big forehead. So I'm just gonna use that as a contour for my forehead. They were like talking about, you know, how important it is for some people, like the looks and stuff. And it's sad because it's actually true. Like, if you look at some posts like on net, you know, like on the internet, they would always talk about like the features of some idols and how like, oh, this person is ugly and blah 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 because this and that, just because like they're not fitting the standards of whatever is like deemed as beautiful in their culture or like in general. Next up is concealer. I don't use a lot, but I have like dark circles. This is gonna be kind of like my go-to look. Like, if I'm going out and I don't want to wear too thick of a makeup, I'm going for a more natural look, then I do this. If I go nuts with my makeup, then I would wear like full coverage foundation. I would wear like, what's it called, contouring cream and shit like that. I used to work in retail, and that was the first time I worked 2 jobs. So I worked in the kitchen in the morning, and then I had to do customer service. Oh, my face is really white. I don't know if it's the light or like it's just my face. I might need new foundation, you guys. But does it match my neck? Kind of. Yeah, so I had to do my makeup in like 5 minutes and go to the mall and then go to work. So the fastest I can do is like probably 5 minutes. It's not too bad. I'm using, this is Tony Moly. I've been using this for quite a while now. Like powder. I don't want to use too much powder because like it kind of clogs my pores and it's too obvious. but I don't like my face to be too oily. Holy shit, my face is white. I think it's a light. No, it is white. Damn it. Yeah, I barely wear sunscreen. Holy crap, it's so bright. For the bronzer, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna use, I think this is Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder? Is that what you read it? I'm just gonna use that to like contour and warm up my face. So, Grwm in the Webtoon, she didn't really do any contour because normally Korean makeup, very simple ones, like they usually just use tinted moisturizer or BB cream and then an eyebrow pencil, or some people would use eyebrow mascara instead, and then lip tint. That's it. Like sometimes they wear mascara. But the only reason why I'm doing it this way is because this is more my way of doing my makeup naturally. So this time my eyebrows, they also do the eyebrows differently. They usually do it straight. I don't pluck my eyebrows anymore. I like to keep it thick, thick, because I don't know, like I'm kind of into the bushy brows thing, but not to the point that it's way too messy. I'm just gonna fill in like whatever empty space that I have in here. Not gonna be perfect because I hate doing my eyebrows and I have this scar right here. But you know, I gotta work with what I have. Yeah, it's kind of hard to, you know, do eyebrows for me at least. Like especially if I don't fix my eyebrows, it just turns out uneven. Hence the bangs. But it's okay. All right, so after that, I'm gonna use, this is from the Face Shop, it's called Designer Brow Cara. Normally I would just use this, no pencil, but if I grow out my brows, I don't do this because it's messier. Not enough control. So I'm just gonna brush up. You see what I mean with these eyebrows? Like if I keep using this, that happens right there. So that's really annoying. I'm so bad at doing eyebrows. It's probably gonna look like crap, but one side is like thicker than the other. Next up is blush. This is gonna be natural. I'm gonna use, ooh, she blushing. This one might look very like bright, but you don't need a lot. So I'm gonna brush it across my face rather than just the apples of my cheeks. So bright. I'm gonna use Fenty highlighter. This is Hustler Baby. And I'm not gonna use a lot because this is pretty bright. But so it's more like to put some emphasis on some parts of my face. Like I don't put too much on my forehead because it's already big, but I want to put it right here on my nose. This one I don't always do, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. So this is eyeshadow primer. It's just Urban Decay, the usual, the popular one. I've been using this since I started buying higher end makeup. If you don't have that one, you can either do a cream shadow and then put powder shadow on top, or you can, there's cheap primers like drugstore brand. For my eyes, I actually just use the same bronzer that I used on my face because I want to keep it natural. So from here, I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror right now, but okay. For eyeliner, this is my favorite eyeliner, but this one is brown. My favorite one is black, but this is the Face Shop Ink Graffiti. Why does it say Graffy on here? Well, it's Ink Graffiti brush pen liner. This one is an ink brown, but I love this thing. Like, I don't know if it was because of my setting spray, which was Urban Decay, or like this is also a good liner because this thing never smudges on me. Like, I have oily eyelids, but for me it works. So you know, it might not work for everyone, but it works for me. So ever since I bought this thing, I've been using it this whole time for years now. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the brown eyeliner because it's more natural and it's more like subtle. So not bad. I'm just gonna use the same thing. I hope I can make it the same. So I used to, when I was still learning how to do makeup, I used to basically start with a triangle and then do the inner and then connect it together, only because like it gives me an idea on how even my wings are gonna be. But after I got more used to it, and I'm like, you know what, I can do this in a normal way. And I have shaky hands, so that's why I'm resting like my pretty much my whole hand on my face. It really takes some practice to do this, and my eyeliner is drying out, so I'm just gonna brush it on my hand like this, kinda to activate it in a way. I always have a hard time doing my left eye. Maybe because I'm right-handed. Now, it's not gonna be perfectly even, but close enough. Mascara. I usually use Lash Paradise, but if I want to keep natural, when I wear this type of makeup, I wear fake glasses, like ones without prescription. I usually use clear mascara when I'm using natural makeup, but I cannot find it anywhere. I just bought the e.l.f. one. It's for your eyebrows and your eyelashes. I'm just gonna use the sample size Super Fan Smashbox, but I'm gonna take out some from here because I don't want too much mascara. So I'm just gonna scraping it, and then from here you wanna start from the outside, wiggle it. This thing is so tiny. So in this case, I'm just tinting my lashes. It's not necessarily trying to put volume on it. Now, if it is a bit too thick for your taste, my light is too bright, I don't know how to adjust. You can actually use your fingers to kind of, I know this is not going to be clean, so make sure you clean your fingers afterwards. I'm just going to use this. It's Rose Salve CO Bigelow. Is that how you read it? But I'm just gonna, it's not volume, it's more shiny more than anything. This can be done, like pretty much done, but I like to tint my lips. It's the Face Shop. But the reason why is because my lips are more kind of like mauvey pink, and I like it reddish when I'm doing natural makeup. It's not too bad. Might be a bit too red though, so I'm just gonna dab it a bit. And just a spray of I'm just gonna use not this one, the rose water one. This. I normally do this before, but this is more to if I think my face is like too white or too dry, then I do that because it kinda gives the hydration that I need, the extra. And then from there, my hair is already flat because I had to brush it again. But I'm just gonna redo it. I guess this is more, yeah, rambling, but it's a natural makeup look also. And I'm also filming a video after this, another video for my cousin. But I'm just gonna redo this and I'll be right back. This is the final look. I really love these glasses. But yeah, I normally do the glasses because I still like wearing them. It's just that when I wear prescription glasses, like they make my eyes look smaller. So Contact lenses, I usually use them to see. That's number one. And I use color contact lenses to experiment more with makeup. So you don't necessarily have to do it, but I feel like it would, you know, like you can match more colors with the eyes. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and you guys should totally read True Beauty. I highly recommend it. It's one of the best romance webtoons that I've read. Online webtoon. I'll do a video about webtoons next time, so bye. How do I look? Oh my god, this is horrible.